You saw he was in Space Jam.
Space Jam.
That's what happened. That's the story of what happened while he was gone.
Whose phone is that? Whose fucking phone is that shit?
I never know. That's the DMV.
Oh my god. Take two.
I said no phones on. It's on my apartment.
It's like that's like trying to fucking Christian.
Professional?
Jordan drank the light. No, I said light with a coffee.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bulls on Bulls, the place where we talk about people's passions, personalities, and puffin preferences. To my left, it's my co-host.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Jordan and today we got multi-instrumentalist, two-time winner of the LFCC Battle of the Bands, open up for Beware of Darkness, all the way from the VA to LA. Please welcome Malcolm Bateman.
Hello Malcolm, thank you for being on here.
Yeah.
So the whole premise of the show is to get to know you as an artist and as an individual. So we have a bowl of questions.
I understand you won the LFCC Battle of the Bands twice.
That's true.
What would you say is harder? Win something or come back and repeat the process? It's a good question. I'd say win something, because if you come back and repeat the process, you could still lose. You could still, you could try and learn from your failure, but if you just win the first time, you already got it figured out.
That's why it's like, for example, like sports people who win a championship 2 years in a row. Like a lot of people would agree that like the second time is harder because like people already know what you're bringing to the table.
Yeah, and plus, say you do it, right? Then if you fail, you have to try again. That's the thing. And if you fail the second time, then you're just failing. What you're doing isn't working. You're just doing the same thing.
Did you feel like it was a walk in the park the second time around? Or
the second time around. The first time was so nerve-wracking that the second time felt so much easier. It did help that we won, but I know for a fact that the second time it was almost as much, but not as much. But because the competition the first time, it felt so insurmountable because we've never heard their songs before, but we've only heard ours. So we always critique ourselves the hardest. We're like,
so it is the LFCC, and what were the years you won them?
LCC is Lord Fairfax Community College. It's this regional college in Northern Virginia. It's fine, I guess. We just would go and we would play the barn because they would advertise it around town, and it became something that sort of started to get more attention. Bands that were like ready to break, the next big thing, they would want to enter in this because it was sort of like winning the town. So like, you know how bands, they usually want to conquer their town, conquer the city, conquer state, further.
How big were the crowds?
I would say 1,000, 2,000.
Oh shit, that's pretty big.
It was daunting. That's why I'm saying the first time there was so much to be afraid of.
Right.
I think it was something like, because it was like a good majority of Warrenton, Fauquier County.
What was the last county?
Fauquier. Yeah, dude, we know.
Okay.
All right. So
I was like, fuck you, county. I'm not in on this joke.
Fauquier. It's Fauquier County.
Malcolm, this is the first time that we're doing this show, and for you to insult me like that,
I'm sorry.
and give me my own county.
Fuck your county.
I never even asked who was there. My bad, man.
Fuck your county. I'm sorry. No, Fauquier County. Faquuier. Fauquier.
Fucking French or what?
Everything has Fauquier in front of it. So it'll be Fauquier Motel, like Fuck Here Motel. That was right at the entrance.
That's so classy, bro.
Alright, and on to the next question. Malcolm, if you may pass me the bowl of wonders.
Yes, sir.
Bowl of questions. Bowl of fun. Feeling good on this one. Do you feel your talent will take you places and keep you financially stable?
Hopefully. Because if it doesn't, then shit. It would suck to like, oh, this is my passion, this is something I'm going to strive for, and it doesn't take you places. And that doesn't just mean success to me. That means you don't grow. So that would suck if I was playing music and I just stayed stagnant and didn't do something.
Would you rather make something meaningful and never get paid for it and never be recognized, or make something that's shitty and blow up?
Meaningful. I don't say that for the pretentious reason like, oh, I just want to be an artist. I don't want to. No. I say that because even if I never get to see any success or something greater from it, that doesn't mean it's any less meaningful. And that doesn't mean during my time, it might have been nothing and not in the future something. Like Vincent Van Gogh or Van Gogh, or fuck you pronounce that. Like, he saw none of his talent recognized.
Or heard none.
But no, yeah, it's true. He died.
But yeah, he died before
everything.
any.
I was saying
notice.
because of his ear.
No.
Yeah, because that's fucking good.
That's why we like
That's fucking good.
Alright. I understand you graduated with a degree in history. What made you focus on music instead?
Well, ever since I was, let's say about 10, I started getting more interested in the instrumental aspect of music. Because before that, music just sounded like music. You couldn't really identify it much more than that. Most kids, they just have that internal draw to rhythm.
Right.
So, by the time I was 10, I knew I wanted a guitar. For Christmas, I was just like, Mom, you remember that guitar I wanted 3 years ago? She's like, it would be great to have it. She's just like, well, your father sent a drum set that he won on like one of those eBay things where you buy enough things and you get like something. He's like, oh, a drum set. I'll send that to them out of nowhere. I haven't even seen them in a minute. So he sends the drum set, and my mom's like, well, this is a shitty drum set. We got it for Christmas. Fuck. I want to get a guitar. So my mom took me to Picker Supply in downtown Fredericksburg. She's just like, I'm going to get you your first guitar. It's going to be cheap because you're 13, so I don't even know if you even care. I got that. It was a terrible, horrible little, like, Stratocaster off-brand. I think it was called Johnson. Yeah, the famous guitars by Johnson. So specific. And
whenever they put famous in front of something,
that's when you know you're like,
yeah.
Are you?
And then I got an off-brand, an Elica amp, 16 watt. I would practice on that. I'd just have fun with it. And then I broke a string. So I was like, Mom, I broke the string on the guitar. So she's like, okay. I'm like, what the fuck? Wasn't it expensive? You made such a big deal. Like, I thought it was going to be expensive. She's like, we'll just get some more strings. I'm like, you know where we can get more strings? She's like, where we got the guitar? In the fucking store. She got like a simple pack of like fucking Ernie Ball Slinkies. Like, here you go.
How much of a bitch was it to replace that string the first time?
The first time,
it's a bitch, huh?
it was stunning because everyone made it look so easy and no one told me how.
Yep.
And as soon as I figured it out and as soon as I did it the right way, then I was like, but it sounds terrible. And that's how I learned about tuning. Tuning came after I realized, shit, it don't just stay. I have to figure this shit out.
Did you end up learning it by ear right there and then, or did you have to go buy a tuner?
Or a tuning
Oh,
fork?
no. I had to buy a tuner. And by buy a tuner, I had to borrow it from my neighbor indefinitely. I never saw that shit again. Respect.
I'll tell right now.
Shout out to your neighbor.
Oh, fuck it. Hi, what's up, Mr. Dryer? I told you fucking... Do you have a verse or hook you've been wanting to use? I did have one, but like, I hate it now. When I was very young, it was great. Like, when I was like 17, I'm like, that's the one. That's the one that everyone's gonna like. 3 years later, I'm like, man, this thing sucks so bad. I want to find a throwaway song, put it in it, then it's done. Then nobody's gonna like it.
Would you mind saying it?
I mean,
Fuck that. No. You know what?
man, what?
I choose differently. I choose to live in mystery. Everybody can guess. Tell you what, no matter where I'm at, I'm gonna make sure I shout out y'all.
Next question, sir.
Next question. Is there any time in history you would have a smoke to? Music history, film history, natural history, any time in, the world.
So like
Any point in life.
like the whole point of the question is like, let's say like if you could witness one historical event
Or be part
from
of
a
one.
distance, or play a part in it.
But
which one would you be?
you'll be having a smoke.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Puffy.
The Battle of Haffa Castle from the Three Kingdoms era in China. I would fucking toke up and watch that shit. That sounds amazing.
with death and
Yeah,
I feel like that sounds very morbid, and I
No.
feel like in the moment I wouldn't be with it anymore.
No, but that's the thing. Because it's morbid, the War of the Three Kingdoms was literally like that. Seas of people running at each other and just going.
That would be
crazy.
kind of a crazy
I'm
thing.
with it,
Yeah,
though.
that
I'm
would-
with
No,
it.
that's what I'm.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like after the first 5 minutes, I would realize. What I'm
Oh
looking
yeah,
at.
Oh, yeah,
it
I
would be
was saying-
really gruesome.
Yeah.
But like
think
having the
it's fucking
experience of
bad.
that, like in your just to take that in, would just be something incredible. Just that's true. That's the true epitome of how far a human will go.
All right. Well, what decisions led to you moving out here?
Well, I came out here in early 2017, so 2016. That was a pretty shitty year. I was working a job I hated. I was being in an area where I could go nowhere. I was with a band who wasn't ready to go anywhere. They were scared. I was scared. We were all basically in the comfort of an area, and we figured that would carry us. And we had these foolish expectations. And I was just like, this isn't what you do. You don't wait.
Was it the same
You don't
band you won
sit
the LFCC with?
Yeah, this is the band that I was with. Greatest friends I had.
They weren't down to
4
come over
years.
here with you?
They didn't want to go. And I found myself with far less of those for coming out here than staying. There's just more opportunity. Just meet more people, do whatever you want to do, find yourself. It's way better than back there. Back there, you just don't have the options. And if you go to New York, you're broke. You're never going to make any money.
True. I mean, in LA, you come out here to be someone. New York is when, you're already someone. And Florida is when you want to be someone else.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Alright, so before we get into the next segment, I need you to grab your utensils, get you started for these rapid fire questions. Alright, first question, blunts or joints?
Joints.
Alright, next question, bongs or pipes?
Pipes.
Alright, now sativa, indica, or hybrid?
Indica.
Alright, getting high before or after the show?
After. It's responsible.
And the last question, if you could have your meal for your munchies prepared by a celebrity chef, who and why?
Motherfucking Guy Fieri. That Flavor Town, motherfucker.
Flavor Town, dude. Gotta hit that Flavor Town, baby.
No, not Smash Mouth, dude. Guy Fieri.
For my brother from another mother.
My nigga Guy.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Malcolm, thanks for being on here. Our first guest for our first episode. Is there anything you want to shout out?
On Twitter at MB Swagasaurus.
Is that really your
Yep, that's
MB
what it is.
Swagasaurus?
Goddamn right.
That's what's up.
MB Swagasaurus. We'll put that down there. You can follow this swaggy ass Saurus.
MB Swagasaurus. Just go ahead and check that page out. I have some things uploaded, some old demos and our EP. Not for sale at the moment, but pretty soon. Gonna be some new material on there as well. So just stay tuned.
And he's open for booking.
Yes.
And once again, thank you for watching the show. Bowls on Bowls, a place where we talk about people's passions
Personalities.
and puffin' preferences. My name is Jordan.
My name is Brian. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe, like, or, do nothing. It doesn't matter. Just thanks for your support.
Yep.
All right.
Feeling downtrodden, fresh kid turned right. I can't believe it's just like either I'm cotton. Over the years, it's like I'm getting dumb. I'm reminiscing to a time when I was younger with a hunger, full of dreams, determination, self-esteem. But now it seems they hesitate to be on my team. You know the routine. When they winning, they grinning, all up in your face, like they was with you from the beginning. And on the flip side, we watch it wash up like a riptide. Fools clown about you slipped and let shit slide. Besides the fact my voice is whack, hoes be running around talking about I smoke crack. Girl is white, my game ain't tight. People see me out and say, dude, you alright? Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, fat leg? And I say, cool. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? And they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? And they be like, what's up, fat lip? That's right. Blowing like a sucker almost every day. Back in your mind, you're probably thinking I was gay. But nah, I'm just a bitch ass nigga. That kinda get jacked with bubble ribs ass nigga. See, I've been a loser just about all my life. I'm trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. Do you respect? I give respect. I feel for a whole niggas keep it in check. I fall from hard, emotionally scarred. On Picker Boulevard, I was regarded as a retard. I make myself sick, get on my own nerves. Immature, insecure, grown up nerd. Has been MC, on the lake, it's up stable. Blingy on the table, say. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, man? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, man? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I said, cool it. Who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? When they be like, what's up, fat lip?
I said, cool it.
That's it. I don't have to. Y'all already know it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool.